Hi, and welcome back to lesson 23. In this video, I just wanted to mention one thing about example number 2 that I didn't mention in the last one. It's sort of interesting and important, maybe shed some light on why we use some of the funny words that we use. So let's quick recap. This is a drug company testing a medication to help heart attacks. They're hoping it reduces the incidence or the proportion of heart attacks. And what happened when we did the test is, I'm going to highlight this in pink briefly. For the group that had a pill, the proportion was 0.1, or about 10% of those had a heart attack. For those that didn't get a treatment, that got a placebo, a fake treatment, the proportion that had a heart attack was 0.149, or about 15%. So that's more. Or going the other way, the percent of people in the sample that had a heart attack when they were on the treatment was actually less. And so it's promising. However, we didn't have strong enough evidence. We couldn't tell if this difference between the 0.1 and the 0.15 was real or random. The evidence wasn't strong enough to overcome the possibility that it was all just random. But it still was promising. It seems like it might be working. And so that's why we use funny words like fail to reject the null hypothesis and insufficient evidence. It was promising, but officially we can't say that it's working. So in real life, what would happen here is, since it seemed promising, they might do another study, like a bigger one. They might just get a bigger sample and try again, or they might investigate the reason, sort of the biological reason this pill might be working, and alter the ingredients or increase the dose or something and try again. So this idea to fail to reject and having insufficient evidence keeps the doors open to keep investigating. And that's all I need to say about that. We'll do the next sample in another video.